Now on CoastTV News.
Response after Rehoboth Beach return, President Biden forced to cut his trip here short over the weekend to deal with a deteriorating situation in the Middle East. We have an update on where that situation stands this morning. Engineers work on erosion, a plan that was discussed by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers to fix the Indian River Inlet.
This is CoastTV News Midday.
Good morning and thank you for joining us. I'm Matt Pensick and welcome to CoastTV News Midday. We are continuing on this very pleasant Monday so far. You see a lot of blue skies there at Milford. That's our live look. Our first alert meteorologist, Bob Try, joins us now. And Bob, not only are you tracking some bugs there, but you're also tracking conditions that have led to a first alert weather day later today.
Yeah, absolutely, Matt. Those blue skies, not necessarily a good thing because we're seeing sun and we're destabilizing the atmosphere ahead of a cold front, and these temperatures kind of adding fuel to the fire into the upper 70s, close to 80 in a lot of places, even 80 in Rehoboth right now, 79 in Georgetown, Del Mar at 78. We have winds offshore right now. I think we'll get a little sea breeze going later, but dew point temperatures now in the low to mid 50s. You start getting into the upper 50s, and that's more favorable for severe weather. Visible satellite pictures showing skies beginning to clear out, and that's not necessarily good because anytime you have that ahead of a cold front, well, that destabilizes the atmosphere. And here's our cold front to the north. Already some storms firing up across areas just west of D.C., and we'll see that activity picking up this afternoon. So futurecast into the afternoon, lower to maybe middle 80s inland, cooler along the beaches, and then after about 5 o'clock, that's when we see the storms start to roll in. Maybe hail, gusty winds, and very heavy rain. I'll detail this more coming up. And then it should be out of here by about the 8 o'clock hour. So make sure your outdoor items are secured and protect your car later on because I think the storms get going after about 5 o'clock. Much more on that, plus more storms this week, and your forecast details coming up in just a bit.
Thank you, Bob. It is tax deadline day today. You have less than 24 hours to file a return or request an extension. If you owe and fail to file by today, the IRS will issue a 5% penalty for each month you're late. There's also concern about scams. The amount of money lost has gone up 14% in the last year. That's according to data from the Federal Trade Commission. The IRS says they'll never contact taxpayers by email, text, or through social media for a bill or tax refund. If you do get a letter in the mail, double check the number. Make sure it matches the number on the IRS.gov website. And if you've waited up until today's deadline to file taxes, you're not alone. According to NBC News, nearly 29% of people wait until the final days to get their taxes in. So here are some expectations if you are filing today. According to the IRS, if you are getting a refund, you should expect to get that within 21 days. If you need an extension, you must file today as well. Also, you need to include an estimated payment amount. It does buy you about 6 months. Final returns are due by October 15th. We do have some helpful links on the CoastTV News app and website. A heads up for people living in the Potnetz area. Today, the Delaware State Police will conduct a tactical training. This will be at 2 homes. They are located on the creek side. They were scheduled for removal. The area will be roped off with detour signs. According to State Police, during the training, there might be flashing lights along with loud noises, including sirens and breaking glass. We are learning more about the timeline to repair the Indian River Inlet. That's because the Army Corps of Engineers held a public meeting on Friday in Dewey Beach about the $5.3 million project. Work on the north bulkhead, which engineers say is failing, will start May 6th. Engineers will also help repair the extremely eroded beach, but they say that, plus work across the inlet at the South Jetty, take about a year.
This is going to be a really complicated repair project. There will be impacts during construction, so we appreciate everyone's patience. Our team is sort of working through this in order to repair those 2 areas.
And there's some concern that 50 parking spaces at the inlet will not be available. The Army Corps says they appreciate people's patience and that we should see more movement starting next month. President Biden was just into his 3rd trip to our coast this weekend when he was forced back to Washington after Iran's attack of Israel. Biden was part of a G7 meeting condemning Iran's attack that saw 300 drones and cruise and ballistic missiles at Israel. G7 leaders saying in a joint statement Sunday that it stands with solidarity with Israel and its people. The attack It only comes a few days after Biden hinted he might pull back aid to Israel as they attempt to respond to Hamas's brutal attacks back on October 7th. Israel's weighing its next options today after Iran's retaliatory attack over the weekend. NBC's Richard Engel shows us Tehran insisting it doesn't seek further escalation after launching that barrage of missiles against Israel.
There is a sense here this morning that things could have gone very differently, and that had Iran's attack not been stopped, had the 300-plus missiles and drones that Iran fired at Israel over the weekend not been almost all shot down, we could very likely be in a new war right now with the United States involved. Over the weekend, overnight between Saturday and Sunday, Iran launched a salvo of attacks in waves against Israel, ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, drones. But according to the Israeli military and U.S. officials, about 99% of them were destroyed, diverted, shot down even before they entered Israeli airspace. Only a few ballistic missiles managed to hit Israel, causing almost no damage. So this is an enormous military success for this country, a success for the air defense systems here. The United States also played a key role. A U.S. general was commanding a quickly led coalition because Israel wasn't acting alone. The U.S., France, the U.K., Jordan also involved. So this was an international effort. But it is not over yet. There is not a feeling that we are out of the woods here. Israel could still respond. Israel is keeping any potential military response under wraps, deliberately being vague. The Israeli Security Cabinet is meeting again today as President Biden and other world leaders are calling for restraint and de-escalation. Richard Engel, NBC News, Jerusalem.
Coming up, big plans atop the boardwalk, the changes in progress for a new hotel in Rehoboth Beach. CoastTV News Midday returns after this.
Be careful when getting quotes for a new roof. There may be important things left out. Always ask, are they properly licensed and insured? Are they installing the proper amount of ice and water shield? Are they removing and replacing your siding to install new flashing? Are they checking the attic and soffit for ventilation? Are they protecting your home during installation? When you choose Spicer Brothers, you can have peace of mind that your new roof and all the details will be professionally installed for a lifetime.
To learn more, visit DelmarvaExperts.com.
It's the Delmarva Dental Services Show. Yay! Starring Dr. Harmon, the brilliant Dr. Harrison, the incomparable Dr. Sikelis, and me, Dr. Aki. Introducing our amazing assistant, Chi, and our high-spirited hygienists.
And featuring our very special guest, you.
So sit back, relax, and smile. It's the Delmarva Dental Services Show.
20 years ago, Farmers Bank of Willards opened branches to serve Ocean City and West OC. Now, we're making it official with permanent locations to better serve our customers in Worcester County. While other banks are closing branches, we're banking on Ocean City's future. Sure, we have a world-class app, but sometimes there's no substitute for helpful, friendly people. Announcing our grand opening on 87th Street, North Ocean City, and coming in 2024, West OC on Route 611. Switch to the Farmers Bank of Willards, where people matter.
Whether it's your first time betting or you've been gambling for years, have a plan and know the game. Be aware of the rules and odds before you gamble. Set a budget and never gamble with money you can't afford to lose. Take a break and consider teaming up with trusted friends to help you stick to your budget. Remember, if you or a loved one has a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER 24/7 or go to helpmygamblingproblem.org for free confidential services.
I'm a public school teacher. I know lots of people said, I can do that. Come and try it for a day.
A lot of our challenges are funding.
Teachers often go in their own pocket to make sure students have backpacks, pencils. David Trone has pushed for more public school funding and public school teachers.
And it's so great to have someone at the national level that's going to be on our side.
David Trone's always supported teachers. Now Maryland teachers have overwhelmingly endorsed David.
David would definitely get an A+.
I'm David Trone, and I approve this message.
A proposed hotel on the boardwalk, years in the making. It's making progress. The hotel would be located on 2 Rehoboth Avenue. That's where the Candy Kitchen currently is. City Planning Commission held a preliminary review of site plans which have changed since the last time they came before the city. So instead of being 160 rooms, there will be now a proposed 92 rooms, a second-level lobby space so retail can be on the ground floor, and the building will be set further back from the street. One person who frequently visits the area says the hotel is a good addition as long as it matches the area.
As long as it stays classic and the town stays on top of making it part of Rehoboth, I think that will work.
There was a lot of back and forth about the site plan, so commissioners came to the decision to further review questions about the plans to hopefully then plan for more public hearings in June. The builder of the property says they hope the hotel will be open for business in mid-2026. Don't forget next weekend, or this upcoming weekend actually, join the Delmarva Sports Network at the Delaware State Fairgrounds for the DSN Outdoors Expo. Both indoor and outdoor vendors will be on site in the Dover Building, Kent and Schaubinger Pavilions in the camping area. They're going to showcase everything outdoor. We're talking boats, RVs, hot tubs, hunting, fishing, so much more. The DSN Outdoors Expo runs April 19th through the 20th.
And speaking of boats, a good day to be on a boat on Delaware Bay. No activity now, but 77 in Lewis. We're seeing 80s this afternoon and the potential for severe weather. We have a code red for later this afternoon and this evening for that possibility of severe weather. Also be careful in the sun. Our UV index, it is brought to us by Ocean City, and we are in the high range today. It's a 7, bird time only 20 minutes, so have your hat, sunglasses, sunscreen. You probably know the drill living on the coast, and we are in the high range the next couple of days, and then it dips into the medium range Wednesday through Friday, so definitely higher SPF the next couple of days. I'll have much more on the stormy weather and what to expect for the week ahead after the break.
It's that time of year again where homeowners are power washing, staining, and replacing boards on their deck.
No one has time for that. With Paul Davis, our AZEK decks are cracked, fade, and insect resistant with a lifetime warranty.
Paul Davis makes it easy by bringing the showroom to you and giving you an estimate that same day. Paul Davis decks are beautiful.
Save Big 3 Ways is now extended. Get last year's pricing, pay nothing until 2025, and get a 10x10 outdoor gazebo free with your new deck through April 30th.
Call Paul Davis today for a free estimate.
Mark your calendars for Runway, a formal style fashion show, Sunday, April 21st at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. Prepare to be dazzled by stunning looks from Rehoboth's finest boutiques, live music and entertainment, plus champagne and hors d'oeuvres. Tickets are $50 and are available now. Treat yourself to a fun and stylish evening you won't soon forget. For more information, visit Rehoboth Beach Main Street's Facebook page.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness? If you've ever experienced the warning signs of bad circulation, then you need Legzercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural drug-free way. Soothe pain and calm restless legs. Reduce swelling in your legs, ankles, and feet, and stimulate healthy circulation. Stay active with Legzercise Pro.
It's now or never.
2 dead bodies in the name of free speech.
Nobody needs to die today.
This girl was targeted.
You come and see it by my daughter!
When you're undercover, one mistake and it's all over.
Can I go home now? That's not how this works.
Law & Order Thursday on NBC and Peacock.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable power plant, smart pressure sensor, and custom nozzles. It's like the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Get your complete Bullseye Pro inflation system for just $79.99 and get free shipping. Plus, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. Order now.
The clouds we saw earlier today have dissipated, and now we're seeing lots of sunshine, and usually that's a good thing, but sometimes I refer to this as bad sunshine, because when you get sunshine ahead of a cold front, that can destabilize things and pop up storms. I think we'll see that later. But right now we're seeing lots of sunshine, and we have upped that threat for severe weather. That's why we have a code red for this afternoon and this evening. The Storm Prediction Center has lifted this slight risk farther north. It was a little farther south down near Chincoteague, and now the northern edge of that slight risk is through Ocean Pines, back through the Cambridge area right now, Salisbury, Westover, and Snow Hill. That means you have a better chance of seeing severe weather. To the north of this line, Seaford, Millsboro, Easton, and Points North, a lower chance, but not a zero chance. So here are the threats. Anytime we have a cold front moving into an unstable air mass is always a low chance of a tornado. So we're thinking a very low risk there, but we do have a moderate risk of heavy rain. Watch out for that. Wind damage, certainly a possibility. Could see winds in excess of 50 miles per hour with some of these storms. So make sure those outdoor items are secured or brought inside, and make sure the car is in a protected area later, because we could see some large hail as well with some of these storms. And we're throwing gasoline on the fire, so to speak. We're adding the warm air to the mix. 80 in Milton already, 79 Georgetown, Salisbury 78, and even along the beaches we're into the lower 80s. But I think we'll see a sea breeze kicking in a little bit later, and that will cool you off. But right now we're looking at offshore winds, and we're looking at dew point temperatures in the low to mid 50s, even upper 50s. And when we see those getting close to 60, that starts to tell us that there's some good moisture, and we've got shear in the atmosphere as well. So all the ingredients coming together, and once again, we're seeing the skies clearing out, and that's ahead of this cold front off to the north now, moving through southern PA. Already seeing some activity west of DC, and I think we'll start to see this blossom as we go into the afternoon, and then start to see this activity push to the southeast this evening. You can see some of those storms west of D.C. So we're just warm and dry into much of the afternoon, lower 80s away from the coast, cooler there. And then after about 5 p.m., here comes those showers and storms, hail, heavy rain, gusty winds, and I think it continues till about 8 p.m. and maybe a lingering shower at 10:30. And then after that, the cold front comes through and will shift the winds to the north. It's a cooler start to your Thursday. By noon, mid-60s and about 10 degrees cooler tomorrow, with temperatures in the lower 70s inland and cooler along the beaches. We have the we have the onshore wind, the sea breeze battling the offshore wind right around 113. So you could see a cool down as we go into the afternoon, and then those winds really ramping up with those storms this evening, maybe gusting in excess of 25 miles per hour. And then those winds shift to the north and start to dry us out as we go into tomorrow. And we have more rain on the way Wednesday and into Thursday, and maybe even into part of Friday as well. But I think Friday might be dry, but we are looking at more of that rain Saturday and into Sunday as well. So this afternoon is warm, 82. Watch for the hail and the possibility of strong winds with the storms, 54 tonight, and then 71 on your Tuesday, mostly sunny. Paul Davis 7-day forecast. Storms are back Wednesday and Thursday with 60s, dry Friday and cool 64, and more storms and showers, and only 60s for the weekend.
Everyone, hope you had a great weekend. Here's what's happening Monday at 4 on Coast Life.
For all you book lovers out there, we're going to be telling you all about a book sale.
And for you history lovers out there, we are celebrating 500 years of history in Rehoboth Beach, specifically Italian history.
And for the jokesters, it's Monday, which means we've got another joke jar coming your way.
All that and more Monday at 4 on Coast Life.
Intruders are more likely to target homes with dark zones. Take the bullseye off your house and turn on Bionic Spotlight Extreme 360, the motion-activated home defense light that looks just like a high-tech security camera. It detects even the slightest motion and automatically triggers 6 ultra-bright LED high beams. During the day, it's disguised as a high-tech security camera. It's completely wireless and installs in just seconds. Powered by solar panels, no batteries needed. It adjusts a full 360 degrees. Call or go online and order your Bionic Extreme 360 for just $19.99. But wait, we can also include a second one. Just pay a separate fee. Plus, we'll give you free shipping on your entire order.
To order, call 1-800-316-1548 or go online to buybionic360.com. So call 1-800-316-1548 or go to buybionic360.com.
Your wallet is always in danger. Criminals can hack your information without you even knowing. Introducing Slim Mint, an ultra-thin RFID blocking wallet that keeps your cards and cash protected. Slim Mint uses the latest RFID blocking technology to prevent thieves from stealing your info. It's ergonomically designed to optimize space and keep your belongings organized. With the auto-locking Slim Mint, your cards and money stay securely in place. It has a built-in cash clip and a flexible outer band to fit your additional cards and cash. Call or click now and get Slim Mint for just $29.99. Order in the next 5 minutes and you'll get an instant $10 discount, so it's only $19.99. But wait, due to rising costs, this may be your last chance to get Slim Mint at this low price. There's a strict limit of 3 Slim Mint wallets while supplies last. Don't wait, order now.
Call 1-800-613-4296. Call or visit slimmintwallet.com. So call 1-800-613-4296 now.
From inside Iran, from Israel, from Florida, from Lewiston, Maine. Part of our continued reporting. This is what a country in war looks like. Women, children. What is it like? Countless neighborhoods across the region that look just like this. Everybody good? It took for all this damage to occur.
Monday's the last day eligible Verizon wireless users can sign up for money from a settlement. The funds are for customers who use Verizon services between January of 2016 and November of last year. They can get up to $100 by signing up online or through the mail. Apple making it easier to repair your iPhone. The company says starting this fall, customers with broken iPhone 15s or newer will now be able to replace broken parts with used iPhone components. Previously, these parts had some software limits. We'll be right back.
The UV Index Weather Report is sponsored by Ocean City Tourism, somewhere to smile about.
When I decided to have my kitchen done, I knew I wanted it done professionally, and that's when I contacted Ellen. She took me to the Delmarva Design Center.
From the moment I bring a customer into Delmarva Design Center, the ideas start to flow. First thing we do is take a stroll around the showroom so we can look at all the different vignettes to get ideas of what they like and see what they react to.
For each of the different aspects that I wanted to change in my kitchen, there were experts here, and everyone was so helpful. They listened to what I had to say, and they had great ideas that helped me put together exactly what I wanted for my kitchen.
My goal is to have the customer enjoy their space as quickly as possible, and Delmarva Design Center helps me do that.
My kitchen is one of my favorite places now. It's something that I use every single day of my life. I'm elated with my experience at the Delmarva Design Center.
Delmarva Design Center. Great design starts with great inspiration. Selbyville, Delaware.
Boats, RVs, pools and spas, tractors and golf carts, plus craft vendors, food trucks, and much more. Join the adventure and fun at the DSN Outdoors Expo at the Delaware State Fairgrounds in Harrington on Friday, April 19th from 4 to 8 and Saturday, April 20th from 10 to 4. Come see the ultimate outdoor experience, plus live wrestling matches and classic cars. It's free for the whole family. See you, Delmarva, at the DSN Outdoors Expo.
Say goodbye to back pain, trouble sleeping, and stress, and hello to saving money. Save $1,500 on your new hot tub from Delmarva's most reliable local hot tub dealer, Delaware Hot Tub Company in Millsboro and Lewis. April 12th through the 22nd. Saltwater hot tubs in stock. Financing is available. Delaware Hot Tub Company offers free delivery. Hot tub covers, steps, and saltwater kits are included. Buy now and save $1,500 at Delaware Hot Tub Company, April 12th through the 22nd.
Taking you back to the decade of neon colors, big hair, and of course, great music. Join me, April, every morning at 8 a.m. on 107.1 The Duck as I play some of your favorite tunes from back in the day. It's April's Awesome 80s, sponsored by Easton Auto Care and Denton Auto Care and Tire.
NBC News Daily, weekdays at 1 on CoastTV.
Around 500,000 Americans are diagnosed with this disease, but it is believed that the actual number is much higher. Mandy Gaither has the warning signs of Parkinson's and what you need to know about this disorder.
It's a disease that affects the nervous system. Parkinson's disease can cause tremors and impact a patient's ability to move.
It is the fastest growing neurodegenerative disorder in the world.
Neurologist Dr. Hubert Fernandez with Cleveland Clinic says Parkinson's disease has a wide spectrum of severity and affects each patient differently. Treatment varies as well.
We see 5,000 Parkinson patients annually, and not a single one of our patients has an identical treatment plan and treatment regimen compared to another.
Fernandez says Parkinson's disease impacts many parts of the body, including emotions. Patients can be depressed or anxious, have memory or concentration problems. They can also have trouble finding words, and some may have execution issues or are unable to follow commands. Parkinson's can affect the gastrointestinal system, leading to bowel issues or nausea. It can also affect urination, sleep, and many suffer from motor symptoms.
The most obvious and the most visible ones are the tremors.
Other red flags to watch out for: dragging of a leg or arms not swinging when walking, muted facial expressions, and a voice that sounds softer or more monotonous. Fernandez says a neurologist can confirm a clinical diagnosis based on symptoms. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Temperatures are quickly warming up, almost 80 in Salisbury right now, and you're looking at temperatures low 80s later, and we're looking at the possibility of storms as we go into the afternoon. We have a code red this afternoon into this evening. Make sure you have the CoastTV weather app. You can also get your forecast by phone. Call the CoastTV First Alert weather line, 443-880-9100. Sponsored by Baird, Mandalis, Brockstead, and Federico. Your 10-day forecast coming up after the break.
Mark your calendars for Runway, a formal style fashion show, Sunday, April 21st at the Rehoboth Beach Convention Center. Prepare to be dazzled by stunning looks from Rehoboth's finest boutiques, live music and entertainment, plus champagne and hors d'oeuvres. Tickets are $50 and are available now. Treat yourself to a fun and stylish evening you won't soon forget. For more information, visit Rehoboth Beach Main Street's Facebook page.
Have you ever felt leg pain, restlessness, cramps, tingling, swelling, numbness, itchiness, or coldness? Then you need the new, clinically proven Legzercise Pro, the natural circulation booster that uses continuous automatic leg movement to soothe pain and promote healthy circulation the natural drug-free way.
After using Legzercise for a week, I felt like I wanted to go for a walk again without pain like I used to.
Legzercise Pro's patented walking simulator propulsion technology moves your feet back and forth along its concave track, creating constant movement and flex at both the knee and ankle joints. It's like having a physical therapist right in your own home.
It's helped with the swelling and the pain. The tingling feeling is gone.
Call right now and order your very own Legzercise Pro, the clinically proven automatic leg mover that soothes pain and naturally promotes healthy circulation. Call now.
What do you do when your tire goes flat and there's no air anywhere? You reach for Bullseye Pro, the smarter, faster, hands-free way to fill it up with air. Bullseye Pro is equipped with a rechargeable power plant, smart pressure sensor, and custom nozzles. It's like the power of an air compressor in the palm of your hand. Get your complete Bullseye Pro inflation system for just $79.99 and get free shipping. Plus, we'll give you a 50% discount on a second one. Order now.
You need to lose weight, but you hate lugging out that big blender for a healthy shake. Hi, Chef Daniel Green here with my Bionic Blade, the new handheld blender that's rechargeable, so you can make a fast, healthy shake anywhere. Designed like this shake bottle you take to the gym, it has the motor and blades built right into the lid. Bionic Blade quickly creates smooth drinks just like the big blenders. But this is portable, so you can make a shake anywhere. Make pina coladas right by poolside. Even grind coffee beans and make a quick, refreshing iced coffee pick-me-up on the go.
Get the Bionic Blade for just $29.99 and we'll even ship it to you free. But wait, order now and get 2 sipping lids, a second large blender container, plus the sports lid. Yours free. You'll get this entire portable blending system for just $29.99. Call or click now.
To order, call 1-800-709-7148 or go to buybionicblade.com. So call 1-800-709-7148 or you can order online at buybionicblade.com.
Summer-like warmth into the afternoon, lower 80s inland, cooler at the beaches, but we have a code red for about 4 to 8 p.m. as we're looking at storms building in after about 5, and those storms will pack a punch, maybe some hail, gusty winds, and downpours as we go into the evening hours. And enjoy the 80s today, because that's it as we go through time. Paul Davis 10-day forecast, 71, much cooler on Tuesday, and then a cooler Wednesday and Thursday with showers and storms and temperatures into the mid to upper 60s. 64 dry Friday. Weekend is looking stormy Saturday and even colder and wetter on Sunday. Cold into the following week, but at least it does dry out by then.
Thanks, Bob, and thank you for being here with us on Coast TV News Midday. For more news and local weather, download our Coast TV News app, and don't forget to join us later for Coast TV News at 5. Until then, have a great Monday, everybody.